3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record. We talk about whatever we want. And welcome back to another 360 video.
Wow. You think people with lazy eyes can see in 360? It's like this, it looks in both ways and you stitch it all together.
Maybe fish can.
Oh, like the hammerhead fish?
I just, in general, I think the fish have eyes on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you don't.
Yeah, that's
doesn't
true,
need to be a
that's
hammer.
true.
Or gazelle.
That's true, that's true.
Or horses.
I like going, or when I used to go to the zoo, I used to like going and then they have like these like binocular type of things where it allows you to see what that specific animal or insect sees.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Oh, like the spider?
Yeah. And it's all like, it's like if you want to see what a spider sees and you see it and it's like,
What about the way like a bunny or a gazelle sees?
oh, it's fucked up. Like it's weird because like, it's just,
No, because
well, they have it on the side.
Yeah, they're on the side. So
It's like ears.
when you drive up to like a bunny, throw it like this, right?
Drive up?
like a bird too.
Like they never look at you like in the eyes. They're always like just one
a bird's
eye.
always like this, like I see you and
Yeah,
you're
just
moving.
side to side.
That's because they see it like this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. I wonder.
Imagine it with your ears. You have eyes there.
Yeah.
You're just like, let me take a better look at you.
I realized.
Yeah, like that.
I'm listening right here.
You know, I realized Bart listens with his eyes. So like, I tell him something.
He has to zoom in.
Ask me, like, tell me something, and this is what Bart react when he does.
Do you like bicycles?
Bicycle? Pay attention now. Like he
Doing lip reading?
Yeah, he's like, like let me hear you.
That's funny.
He has to zoom in with his ears from ears.
Kind of like with the radio, it's like, hold on, I can't see. Let me turn it down. I can't.
When you're looking for
When you're looking for the house, you're like, yeah.
I was like, no wonder you're deaf. You're using the wrong body part to hear me.
Damn.
I need to listen to the house come closer.
Oh, I almost forgot. Quick shout outs to the Heimlich and the defibrillators here. Thank you guys so much for keeping us alive. We appreciate you.
I'm really curious how this 360 look like.
I know, me
haven't seen
too.
the footage yet.
Have you guys ever seen 360 footage? It looks super cool. So like I watched like a snowboard footage, and this guy mounted a stick right here with the 360.
Just flying around him.
Yeah, so it just looks like you can almost see the edge of the earth too. Like he's just snowboarding like on a mountain, and then the mountain's on the earth. It looked crazy.
Cool thing too is that it makes it makes everything disappear, including the pole.
Yeah.
So if
The
someone's
selfie
holding
stick.
it and they're flying around,
just
it just
look
looks like it's flying around them.
Like holding a paper or something. It makes it really thin, right? Like if you're holding
it's
it.
basically like it disappears. It just looks like they're making a fist all the time.
How fun.
So does that mean if I like go like this, will it like curve over the top and like touch Joe?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
You know when like the distortion of the lens?
Does it?
No, I think it might just be like this, and then if they move, they see the whole thing.
Yeah, because there's a cutoff on the top and
Oh,
the
so it's
bottom.
interactive for them.
Sorry, we're talking about what you're literally watching.
It's like a normal screen, but you can look around.
So they have an interactivity. It's not like they just see like a ball of like what we do.
No.
You can watch like 360 videos on YouTube.
You can skip off.
I don't really watch 360 videos on YouTube.
Do you think that's what a roulette table sees? Or roulette wheel?
360 view.
You're probably that kid, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you're like, a ladder.
That's what I picture a roulette table. They're just seeing the
Can't look downwards though.
spinning around the whole.
Fuck!
And then if the ball's bouncing, bah, 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 ow, 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 ow.
I've never wondered what a roulette table will ever.
You've never wondered what like a plastic bag, like do you ever feel bad for plastic bags floating in the freeway?
No, it's
now.
So sad.
they're like jellyfish.
That's not what they were made for.
Have you seen American Beauty?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see in the world, right? It was weird.
But I just feel bad. I'm like, no,
It's like Up.
What part of up?
Up balloons.
The balloon, you know, but it's a plastic bag.
Oh, got it.
That's what we're talking about. Very different context right now. I'm still thinking about like Kevin Spacey. It's not working.
What? I didn't even think of that guy.
Thinking of the opening
American
scene.
Beauty?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I didn't think.
You did? Sort of.
I'm imagining someone looking around from this point of view. It's kind of funny because of where it is. It's someone just standing there and looking down at us like, hello guys, you're talking below me.
Oh, with the VR one?
No, because that's the height right now. This is like,
Be right here?
they're just like, hello.
Is this a better viewing
You think
angle?
you're better than me?
We should like do the rest of it up here.
We all have to stand.
Well, we still have to be in frame for these cameras just in case that
Oh, that's
somehow
true, yeah, my
fails.
face is not in there anymore.
Some of me.
I want to ask y'all something though.
Yeah, ask me, go.
You guys want to go to Vegas? Because I
Yes.
4 days free.
When?
Which casino?
I want to visit my family.
Any 2 months.
When?
Any. So I get, if it was Luxor, MGM, or Mirage, or Excalibur, it's 4 nights. Aria, 1 night.
Yeah, MJ might be the only one that's.
I'm done with MGM.
Yeah, but the other ones you get $50 credit, and then you get $20.
Are you not afraid?
$50.
Are you not afraid?
Well,
not the
I know
same.
a friend of a friend
It's not
who
the
went to
same.
Vegas recently. He didn't believe in COVID. He's like, that's BS.
And he got COVID.
And he went to party
he
in
probably
Vegas,
didn't wear-
and he and his girlfriend got COVID.
Stupid, because he didn't wear a mask.
Yeah, because he didn't believe it existed.
Well, that's his fault.
Yeah. It was one of those like ironic things, you know? You're like, that's not real.
Is it?
I'm going over there like this. Gamble, gamble,
There's a lot of holes here.
I know, it doesn't even work.
Is it packed? Did he say if it was packed or not?
I didn't ask. Friend of a friend. So I just heard the story. It was really funny.
It's breathable material.
I don't know. It's the stories
Are
are
you
always
afraid of
so
COVID?
funny.
Are they gonna die?
I'm afraid in the sense of not dying. I'm afraid in the sense of it fucking up my lungs.
Permanent
Because then
lung
there's
damage.
like you get lung scarring and stuff.
Yeah.
I like to be active, and if it's gonna make me not be active, I don't like that.
I think I had COVID in
It could last
February.
years, you know. So-
Death is also quite a active killer thing.
Yeah, but then I'm saying that like the higher chance of me getting something at this age would be more of lung damage.
For me, I'm the most afraid, not even of myself, I'm afraid of like me getting it and not knowing, like unknowingly giving it to other people and then they end up getting severe and then something happens to them and then I feel responsible.
When is it? And when is enough is enough? When are you guys? Can you live like this for the next 40 years, for the rest of your lives?
I mean, the way I'm living perfectly fine. I'm just not traveling. That's the thing I do miss. But other than that, like I'm still trying my best to be safe. So whenever I go to the store, I'm always having my mask and like hand sanitizer. I'm not living in fear where I don't leave my house at all. Like,
Yeah, but you can't go to Vegas. You can't go to anywhere. Like for the next 40 years,
You don't
I think
travel.
the way that you're
like-
living right now, how long can you hold out until you go? All right, I gotta go to fucking Bahamas.
I will hold out. I think I'm fine. I don't think I'd go crazy. I'm like, I haven't been to these crowded places in forever. Like I'm just like, oh cool, if I can do it, that'd be great. But
40, we gonna be pretty old, so I feel like I might be at fuck it in like 25.
That's what I'm
years.
saying. When is your fuck it? Because if society's just gonna be like this, right? Like COVID can't go away, like, and this is just the new normal. And a lot of people are just saying fuck it, like Florida or whatever, Vegas or whatever, right? Everyone's gonna have that point. People that are shaming others, it's becoming less frequent because most people are breaking it now.
I feel like everyone's fuck it meter is probably somewhere between like the next 6 months to maybe a year or two.
Because there's gonna be another wave.
well, I think it depends on how close they are too to populations that it can affect them more, right? I'm a little bit more concerned because I've only been able to see my family once in the past like 6-7 months. And that's because like my mom, if she gets it, she's not gonna make it, you know. And then I try to take it seriously. So if I can perfectly quarantine myself for like a good few weeks, then I'll go visit them. And I've only like seen her once because we're too afraid of like doing something bad, you know.
You could take the
So-
test. You don't have to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah, but then like the test you if you're sick now. What if I got it like 2 days ago or a day ago?
Oh no! So
I
you
know.
quarantine for like 3 days instead
Yeah.
of like a whole 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll try to do like as many safety precautions as possible, knowing like the worst of the worst can happen. You know, so like I have to prepare for that.
I'm just saying, a fuck off point concept comes from a 40-year relativity idea. So it's like if in 20 years I might be fucking, that's one thing. Right now, like we've been facing COVID for not even a year, and obviously it's been terrible. But I mean, the whole fuck off.
A year's a long time.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean,
In the grand scheme of things.
yeah, like a year is like, you know, we gotta do what you gotta do. Like even if it's 5 years, I'm like, yo, we gotta do what we gotta do. Like
yeah,
we're
like
talking
if
about life
everyone
here.
could just get on the same boat, we could get out of this so faster.
Yeah, they say if everyone just quarantined, it would have been over within a
It
month.
would have.
Yeah,
Because then the virus has nowhere to go.
exactly.
But that's what I think the people that are gonna say fuck it are the people that have already felt
Said
like
fuck it.
no, the people that have already felt like, dude, I paid my fucking society's dues and it's other people that I can't fucking control, and since I can't control them and they're gonna keep fucking around, I already did my good work. Fuck it then. I feel like it's like
That's true.
even the people that are good and really taking precaution, they're the ones that are gonna say fuck it soon too.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's also like people's lives are like, we're kind of lucky, right? But then I was thinking like, what about people that have to work and travel? Because when I went to Jersey and I was getting a partnership to the farm and everything, I was like, what if this was my only chance to building a business right now? And I didn't have JK and all these other things. Like, I would have just had to go either way, right? And then some people don't, they have to do that. Like, they have to travel. Like, there's...
For their job, yeah.
Yeah.
But then when people
there's
do that
hella
too-
immigrant workers too that like they have to travel from place to place and all that stuff.
Yeah, but when people do that too, a lot of people take heavy precautions when they do it. A lot of people, like, it's not like people who, you know, do food as a business. They're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna make food however I want. It's like they're taking extra precautions along the way to make sure things don't get worse. You know, I think especially as humans, people are, like, my faith in humanity is everyone's, like, perseverance. And then they'll always persevere and try harder and make things work better. So I don't, like, if it's 40 years long, it's not gonna just be like, oh, this is the same for 40 years. Everyone's gonna adapt to make things work better. You know, everything's just gonna get better and better.
So my question is, it's legal to do it in Vegas. They're taking the precaution, right? But then some people think that it's irresponsible to go there and travel, even though it's legal to do it. The city and state opened up. And even though there's more
Honestly,
cases, they're getting shamed to do it.
For me, I wouldn't, like, for me personally, the reason why I say no to Vegas is because the way I see it is, like, everyone that has been going, based off social media, I've been seeing a lot of people are not taking the precautions seriously. They're not wearing masks. They're not, like, disinfect, whatever it is. They're not doing that. Plus, you're in a building that is known for, like, circulating the air. It's like the same shit happening in the same building. And Vegas is not the kind of place that you want to spend a lot of time outdoors. So you're just, like, constantly cooking in the same shit. I'm good.
It's 110 degrees right now. That's why you don't want to go outdoors too.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd rather not even
He's
go.
like, you guys want to go to
Period.
Vegas?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's why I've been just doing outdoor shit. That's like paddle boarding.
Me too.
or,
Like, we went to the
mountain
beach
biking.
recently where I feel like that's
Yeah.
okay because...
But people are still shaming for doing that. You know that.
I know, but at least for me personally, I feel okay because I'm wearing a mask as soon as I get out of my car, as soon as I'm trying to find the place I'm trying to set up camp. Once I'm there, I'm far away from people. Usually, I mean, that's what happens when you go to the beach. You're never, like, this close.
But some people believe that if you could cough, the beach winds can catch it and slap it in your face.
Well, that's a risk then. I mean, it can't be that extreme
But
either.
I'm thinking about that.
It's a balance.
That's why it's so fucked up, is because you have people that are like, oh fuck it, I'll be in Florida going to the beach July 4th. A lot of people are getting sick, and then they'll be like an inch away from each other. And then you have cases where like people are never leaving the house and they're super fucking germaphobe, right? Because our government sucks at having a standardized one thing where everyone can follow it.
True.
Yeah. Because some states are like, fuck it, I don't believe in
Even
it.
counties, look at OC. It's crazy.
I think it's funny when places try to put up certain precautions to prevent spread, but then they ignore other big things. For example, I went to the park. My girlfriend and I had like a nice picnic, and they taped off all the benches and all of the picnic benches and stuff, so you can't go there and have a party. But they had the water feature on for the kids to play in, like when you run.
What?
So there's like 20 kids like licking each other and running around, and this water is spreading.
I drove by a park that was like that.
Yeah, and obviously Orange County, you know, I'm like, so they're like, oh, we're not gonna let them barbecue together because that's dangerous, but we'll let them rub each other up with water. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Why don't you turn off the feature?
At least kids are supposed to not catch it as much as the other
It's
people.
not like they have parents.
There's like chlorine in the water.
I know,
They're
right?
just like, we're gonna over chlorinate this for this time.
Oh, maybe
frame.
that's what makes them think it's okay.
All their bathing suits are all white now.
But then they're like an inch away from each other's faces, especially little kids.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
Yeah.
Does Taika have a mask?
Yes.
Yeah, he looks so
little one?
Really cute.
so cute.
A little kid one.
Where'd you, like, how? Every time I see
What?
the
Oh, how he keeps it on?
No, I'm like, where do you find this?
Oh,
It's
Target.
so
They
cute.
make it.
It's so tiny.
I have a Disney one.
Does he want to take it off?
No, because we've done a good job of just being like, oh, look, we're all doing it, and it's like a game, let's make it fun. So then he goes, oh, everyone's wearing their mask, okay, so he'll just leave it
So
on.
the game we played was we found the most crowded Target that we could ever find, and we're like, we don't have a mask on right now, but then we're gonna go in and put one on. So we went in and we were like coughing on people and get really close to people, and we finally put one on.
It didn't really happen.
Oh my
Target
god.
him forever.
I know when you said Target, I was like, what is that like now? Because I haven't been in a Target either.
I can tell you what the
I don't
online
even
store
know.
looks
I
like.
don't even know, to be honest.
It's weird with the lines because now that like
You been to Target recently?
yeah, for not just Targets but like even like supermarkets in general because like social distancing markers happen. It's
The
weird because
lane
the
thing.
line ends up being
That's
like through
confusing.
the store. So you have like the longest line since everybody's 6 feet apart, and everybody stays in one line before they siphon off into the separate
Oh
counters
shit.
versus like going to small lines and separate counters. So then you just have one giant snake, and then everywhere you go, you always kind of have to like carefully wiggle through.
Around it?
Yeah.
No, for me, it's the markers of where to go. So recently, I went to the Huntington Library with Jess, and so it was like an outdoor botanical garden kind of place, in case you guys don't know. And so we were wearing our masks the whole time, especially when we were walking by people, we like for sure had it on. But they have markers on which direction to go, and the Huntington Library it's a walk. Like so.
It's big. It's a big ass place.
When we were trying to get to the exit, we had to go like all the way the fuck around because of the way that they have the flow of traffic. It just makes it so not. You do it. Yeah, that's better. It's just so not efficient. And then also it was such a hot day, and walking in the mask, like my face was drenched. Like, it was really hard to breathe. So every time there wasn't anyone around, I'd be like, I'm like putting it back because it was just really hot. I'm like, dude, I at that point is when I could finally understand, and I was like, okay, I get why people.
That's when you say fuck it and you take it off.
No, but I'm like, I can understand a little bit more now with the people that are sobbing and crying and having temper tantrums over these fucking masks that they can't breathe. I'm like, I can kind of a little bit understand you because of that experience.
I saw an ad recently for this cool mask that has like an air pump, and it pumps it in,
What?
and then it has a UV light inside of the air funnel pump.
Whoa.
It kills all the germs going through it.
Damn.
What?
But then
How
it
does that
also
look?
accidentally kills all the good bacteria in your mouth, and then eventually.
The light doesn't touch you, so it's okay. But it's pretty cool. It's like you just wear it like this, and it's like apparently you can like breathe really nice because it's just pumping in clean air, and then you can talk through it too apparently.
And you have to wear like a big backpack because that's what
It's like, it's like 18
What
pounds.
does that look like?
It's like, let me put on my Brita filter mask.
You just look like Bane.
And there's just a fan on the back that's like,
so loud.
They can't even talk to you.
what?
To the point where we are all doing scuba tanks.
I know.
Oxygen tanks.
Gas mask, full on like helmet. We're gonna be astronauts.
Yeah.
Are we gonna pretend like we're gonna be floating or we're just gonna be walking?
That's how you actually have to walk now.
Yeah, right? It's like super heavy. We're just like.
Oh, that's probably more accurate.
It had like the moon bounce shoes, so it makes it not as heavy. Like going back to what she was saying, making it more.
Now we're back here. It's
Yeah,
nice.
there we go.
It's just crazy, man. The world that we live in.
I know.
I just never thought we would ever get to a point where like the whole world is going through something at the same time.
Yeah.
And like every single part of your life is affected. Like even like we went to go eat at a restaurant and we're like outside with canopies, and then we're just like fucking shoo fly, get away from here, trying to order some like pancakes and shit. It's just crazy.
But I feel like the rest of like, for example, LA, now that you know, people are going out to eat, and restaurants are making deals with like their city blocks or like their leasing
I love
areas,
that.
and then having outdoor yeah, now it just feels like the rest of the world, like Europe, Asia, where
Europe,
like
yeah.
you just eat outside.
True.
And it just kind of makes sense now in a weird way. So there's kind of a cool little situation brewing because of the change.
Do you guys get jealous when you look at other shit that's happening in the other countries?
Yep.
Absolutely.
See, like, cause then like most of everything is open in most other countries. So I just saw like in Taiwan there was like some motorcycle festival, crowded ass, like rooms of like 50 people, like shoulder to shoulder drinking beer and stuff. I'm like, everything's all normal. That
It
seems.
was normal like within like the first month or something,
That
right?
first month.
It's just us. It's really damn near
That's why
just
we're
us.
banned from like every country.
Damn. I know. Honestly, this pandemic has made me feel more like, damn, it's kind of.
I have a friend in Canada and she was like, I'm glad we have a border between us and you guys. And I was like, that's messed up.
It's ironic that we were keeping people out of this country. We were trying, and now everyone's going like, nah, bitch, you can't come into ours. We're like, That's what we get.
I want to immigrate right now for fun.
Where would you go?
Everywhere I'm not allowed to. So
Would you become a citizen?
Oh no, just for fun. I like America.
Straight to North Korea.
I know.
He's ready.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously.
I'd probably be arrested on sight though.
Uh-oh.
Looking like that, hell yeah.
Asian Coolio G.
He'd be brought to like a different camp though, you know, detention center. He'd be like, this one's special.
This one's for the fun time.
Yeah, take him straight to the, you know.
I want to go to the Kim Jong-un Island. I heard they have crazy parties there.
Oh, like an Epstein Island kind of thing?
I don't think he wants
It's
that.
that kind of island.
Yeah.
But from
Minus the pedo part, but like what it stood for the rich people.
like so there's like water outside the landmass thing.
so you know how Dennis Rodman is a crazy motherfucker, right?
Stupid.
It took me a minute to catch too. I'm stupid.
So you know how Dennis Rodman's crazy as fuck? Mm-hmm. And he's probably been through a lot of parties with a lot of things. He says that there's no other place has he experienced such crazy parties.
That's what I'm saying.
He has to say that because his kid motherfucking Jung fucking Un or whatever his name is. But,
You always get
He
the
can say
onion
whatever
and
he
ill
wants when he's
confused.
back in America.
huh?
He could say whatever he
Yeah, but
wants.
he wants to
back
stay
in
home.
Yeah, he's trying to stay home.
I don't think he's crazy. I think he's smart.
Dennis Rodman?
Look at what he's doing.
Dennis Rodman? Yeah. Have you seen his documentary?
His documentary, no. I saw.
Well, he's not smart.
Dance?
Yeah, when I was watching him in the Last Dance, I was like,
The Last
Last Dance. When I watched the Last Dance, in the Last Dance, I was just like, oh, I get you a little bit more now,
Same.
right?
Same. Because of his family, like his home life.
Watch his documentary.
It's sad. It ends.
It's very good.
Sad.
It's very good.
Oh, don't tell me that.